You're watching Hot Walk Academy. My name is Mingjin Tong, and today I'm so excited to share with you my spicy cucumber salad. And shout out to Tasha. Thanks for watching, Tasha. And thanks for sharing this recipe with me. If you like our videos, please help us by liking and subscribing. That helps us to be able to make more of these. Let's cook. All right, so for our spicy cucumber salad, of course, we're gonna start with these wonderful Persian cucumbers. Really love them, super crisp. They've got a really nice thin skin, not a lot of bitterness in the skin. So start with a cucumber that you would like to eat raw, because as with any salad, it's mainly a raw veggie. For our dressing, some of the basics here are our sesame oil and sesame seeds to give it both texture and nuttiness. To give it our kind of a sour flavor, we're gonna be using rice vinegar. This is an unseasoned, not sweetened, not salted rice vinegar. I like to use that because it gives you just a little bit more control. And really the star of the show, believe it or not, is this wonderful product, which is a Korean chili flake. And in Korean, it's called gochugaru. If you ever use gochujang, you can hear that gochu word in there, meaning the red pepper. It's got such a brilliant flavor, and we want that to really be the star of the show for our cucumber salad. Of course, just a little bit of salt, some fresh garlic that we're gonna crush and put in there, and a little bit of agave for our sweetener. So gather your materials and let's do this together. What we wanna do is we want to first take off just the ends of our cucumbers. We don't really want those showing up in our salad. And unlike our Chinese cucumber salad, we don't crush these ones. What we want to do is we want to slice them into nice thin coins. And that's how we're going to make our salad today. So let's just start with a couple of them here. Make sure you can see my knife work. What we'll do is you can just do some nice coins, and you don't want them to be too thin, but a thin coin is the way that this salad is normally served. So they're kind of going all over the place here. You'll make sure you got a clean work surface because you're going to be picking up your cucumbers. But let's get these all chopped up. Boy, they are running all over the table. All right. Now these cucumbers, if you put your cucumbers and put salt on them right away, you probably know what's going to happen. They're going to absorb a lot of that salt, and that salt is going to make your cucumbers kind of limp. So what I like to do is I like to have my cucumbers ready and make all of my dressing at once and put that dressing on all at once and serve it pretty much right away. You don't want your cucumbers leaking all over the place because of the salt content. If you have that salt kind of mixed in with the other ingredients, it's going to help the penetration a little bit more. You're not going to have a super leaky and kind of a squishy cucumber. By putting the dressing on after it's made, you're going to be able to have a nice crispy cucumber, which is obviously what you want. So let's go ahead and get these finished up here. I think I started with like 8 cucumbers. You can really do as many as you want. If you're looking for an alternative to the Persian cucumbers, which you can pretty much buy anywhere now, you could use an English cucumber because the English cucumber also has a nice thin skin and the seeds are a little bit smaller. You can actually see here, there's almost no seeds at all in the Persian cucumber. And sometimes the seeds in a traditional like American cucumber just have a little bit too much texture and toughness to them. So pick a cucumber that you would want to eat raw. And look at that. I've put all my cucumbers in my sauce mixing bowl on accident. So let me get that switched over, but let me pick up all these cucumber coins. All right. All done here. And I'm going to get it actually moved over to my mixing bowl. All right. So here's all my cukes. And in our mixing bowl, let's go ahead and start with some of the basics. So I'm going to do some sesame oil. Again, how much sesame oil really depends on you. your sesame oil should be very fragrant. So as you add it, you should really be smelling it. If you eat too much sesame oil at once, it is unfortunately a diuretic. It will cause some problems for you. So do be careful with it. But for a salad with this many cucumbers, this amount, about 3 tablespoons, is going to be okay. I'm going to do pretty much an equal part of vinegar. And let me get those mixed up. Just kind of half and half. Now, they're not really going to combine because oil and obviously water is going to separate. But let's do some sweetness to it. Here's my agave. A little bit of salt. Probably a little more salt, actually. A little bit of sesame seeds. These are roasted sesame seeds. Recommend you getting these. I think the raw ones, they don't have quite the crunch. They're a little bit more stale, so I like to get the roasted ones instead. Let's get a lot in there. Let's go to the dump side over here. There we go. And then, of course, the star of the show, the gochugaru, the Korean pepper flakes, super delicious. Just look at these things. They are such a great texture, and they are really not that spicy. What they provide, though, is just a fantastic flavor that I really want to show up in my cucumber salad. So that's really it. Just these ingredients. I'm going to get my garlic in there next, but let me give these just a real quick mix. And let's get some garlic in there. I'll do, that's kind of a small clove. I will do 2 fat cloves and 1 small clove. I'm going to give these a quick pat, get the paper off. And I'll use my press. Oh. If you pat it, that paper should come off pretty simple. Having a little trouble here. All right, there we go. And we'll do just 1 more. All right. Actually, I don't want too much. I'm going to cut it off right there, and we'll taste it to see what I need more of. Now, just judging by what I've added so far, probably what I'm going to need is just a little bit more salt. So we'll see. But let me give it a taste. Always taste as you go. Never combine your ingredients before you understand what your ingredients taste like. So let's go ahead and give that a try. Okay, so again, like I said, probably need more salt. I want to make sure that it's salty. If it's not salty, the salt really helps all the flavors to come out. And if you're not tasting that, you're gonna definitely want that. And then also, I'm gonna want more vinegar. So you might wonder, what is informing me? How do I know what I want? I want to make sure that I can taste all the different ingredients pronounced in my dressing. So is it sour, right? If it's not, I need to add more vinegar. Does it have the nice pepper taste? If not, add more, etc. So let's give that a mix. And let's try it one more time. It's getting there. I need a little bit more salt. And you know what it needs? Is a little bit more of that sweetness. And in fact, while we're at it, I'm going to add just a little more vinegar. And you know what? When you're cooking at home, it is perfectly natural, perfectly fine to continuously refine as you go. So every time you're cooking, don't be afraid to continuously adjust your flavor. In fact, in Chinese cooking, we have an expression called tiao wei, which is what you do at the end of your dish. You add things that it needs to make sure that your flavor is exactly what you're going for. All right, let's try that one more time. All right. I love it. Sweet, vinegary, nutty. Let's go ahead and add that now to our kooks. And let's give it a toss. All right. Now, normally, if you're going to be serving this, you can go ahead and serve it right away. But because there's vinegar in there, you could also let it sit for a little bit. Let it sit for maybe half an hour just to let all the flavors incorporate before you serve it. Let's go ahead and get that plated. Oh. And just for good measure, I'm going to sprinkle just some more of that great peppers right on top for a little bit of color. And again, just to add more of that pepper flavor. All right. There is your spicy cucumber salad. Let us know how it goes. Make it at home. Give it a try. And we hope you enjoy. Thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe.